The World Health Organization estimates that 6.9 million children under the age of 5 died in 2011, caused in large part by dirty water and inadequate sanitation and hygiene. UN Habitat and the African Development Bank also suggest that the current trends in urbanization, higher living standards, and population growth may have doubled the quantity of waste being generated in underdeveloped countries by the end of last decade. Such trends lead many aspiring policy analysts, such as myself, searching for more durable alternatives around the world, in hopes of finding ways for families and children to live in dignity, health, and security. This is a documentary that examines water, sanitation, and hygiene policies in underdeveloped states by presenting a case study on waste management in the district of Mangochi, Malawi. Malawi is a small landlocked country commonly referred to as the heart of sub-Saharan Africa. By 2012, the Malawian population had risen to 15 million and continues to steadily grow at an annual rate of 2.8%, among the highest growth rates in the world. Nearly 49% of the Malawian population is under the age of 15. Mangochi is a rural fishing district that lies on the southern shores of Lake Malawi, at the tip of the Shire River. The large rolling agricultural plains of the Shire Valley also make the district an excellent location for buying and selling fish and farmed produce.
We sell tomatoes, cabbages, Irish potato, garlic, and we have good beans as well, and many more items.
Officially opened in September 2012 by the President of Malawi, Mangochi Central Market is the district's main point for buying and selling local and imported produce. Although the initial objective of the market was to provide a sheltered arena for enhanced economic sustainability, the Mangochi Town Assembly soon after realized that the central market was producing far more liquid and solid waste than they had the capacity to manage.
Usually, when we go out to, let's say, to visit people, the most complaint is about solid waste, that as a council, we are not able to provide adequate services to the communities because we don't remove waste accordingly.
The sweepers are coming in 4:30 in the morning. They start sweeping in the market, and after they have swept, they are removing the waste matters with the wheelbars, and they go to where we are putting those waste matters, where we call the collection point outside the market. after they have put into the collecting point, then we have other workers who collect those waste matters from the tractor into the forest. In this market, we have only 3 people who are cleaning inside the market, and they're trying their best to clean it.
This particular situation really lacks sanitation because, as you can see there, it's just very bad that can easily contaminate a lot of people. A lot of people can contract diseases like mostly the communicable diseases like cholera and diarrhea.
An excess of solid waste behind the central market is not the only source of inadequate sanitation. Adjacent to the central market is Mangochi's most occupied slaughterhouse. An average of 6 to 10 goats and 10 to 12 chickens are slaughtered here each morning. A central slit, paved into the concrete floor, removes the liquid waste by extending to an open channel, where the sewage eventually flows into a 5-foot deep septic tank.
For the big market, we don't have adequate space for the septic tanks, so they are filled up quickly. So it means we have to maintain now and then. That's the challenge we have. It is small in maybe reference to the population of the market. It was constructed a long time ago. By then the population was small, but now there are so many business people who want to do business.
So you have liquid waste, say, from the slaughterhouse that goes into the septic tank.
Yes.
And then when the septic tank is full, you have a man come by with the machine to take out all the liquid.
Yes.
Where does it go from there?
We just dump in the forest, the same forest.
It goes to the same the same plum forest.
Yes. The vehicle we have has problem. It's odd, so it has frequent breakdowns.
When public works vehicles are available, both liquid and solid waste are collected and disposed of 5 kilometers south of town. From start to finish, removing just a fraction of the waste from the central market took over 3 hours. The process was a slow and bumpy ride. Has there been any concerns, or has the government made any requests to stop dumping in the protected plum forest?
Yes, we've received communication that we are not supposed to dump there. So because we don't have an option, we're still continuing, but we are not allowed to do so. Because per day, the tractor is a 7-ton tractor, and sometimes we dispose maybe 4 trips per day. Yeah, a 7-ton tractor. So we dispose 4 trips, 3 trips on daily basis. So it means it's a lot of waste at the end of the month and at the end of the year. The area we dump waste is like a catchment area to a certain river. So when the water comes from the west and goes into the river, and the people could drink the water, and then they could open the valves.
Malawi is within the top 30 countries for high child mortality. UNICEF suggests that around 56,000 Malawian children under the age of 5 were recorded to have died in 2010 alone.
If you look at, maybe we might not be that disadvantaged, but a child somewhere, somebody's life is being shortened by our negligence. Are we going to take that responsibility? Nobody will have to take that responsibility. But I think we are guilty somewhere, silently. But somebody's child somewhere is being lost because of it.
The federal government, so to speak, is not a federal government the way it's just a central government. And all the structures below are just agents of that central government. A town assembly does not collect a lot of taxes and retain those taxes. They don't. They only take a few revenues from, like, vendors, from markets. So for them, they wouldn't have the machinery of a proper government, the way you and me understand.
As a council, mainly ours is a town, we are supposed to collect our own revenue, like locally generated revenue. So we are supposed to collect revenue in the markets, in the business premises, township rates. Now the money we collect is not adequate for us to pay salaries and to run the office. So because those projects need huge sums of money, it means we, on our own as a council, we cannot manage. We need like donors to assist us.
With the financial support of the Government of Canada, provided through the Canadian International Development Agency, my policy analysis for the District of Mangochi led to some well-received recommendations, like providing adequate equipment such as gloves and boots in order to reduce work-related injuries and illnesses, as well as aiming to reduce solid waste by establishing a separation at source system and composting most of the organic matter. But perhaps the most rewarding aspect of this internship was working closely with local officials and community members to better understand and document the context of their challenges, and knowing that other Canadian students, supported by the CETA program, will have the ability to continue where we left off, and to give all children in the world the chance to be healthy and to grow.
Hello, Canada!
Mawondo gayi jeni kuteba Mawondo ni mawondo gayi jeni kuteba Ngombe mwente weje Ngombe nende weje Soni chinagambe Libulubutumpela kono Soni chinagambe Libulubutumpela pini Soni wakamwile 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 kuchitekwe Soni wakamwile 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 kuchitekwe kule manyane nginguzaka kunjiza kulembela manyane achalumepe nomba chakongwe bamaze ngochichi nomba chakongwe bamaze ngochichi